take it home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m. Let's got me loose.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Houston. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. State, Ashton Genty. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down is Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
On the ready. Come on, set. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. Out of the backfield. It's Ashton Genty. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, Young. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
South.
Stroud begins with a pass. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Right adds the extra point. And the Texans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, red, cut, cut.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play. Sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Here we go, set.
McMillan comes in motion.
16 yards. First down, Carolina.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Set, set.
Here's Young. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4.
Here's a third down and 4. To throw is Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. First catch for him on on this new season, and it results in a first down.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 1. The Panthers.
Second down throw for Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. Down inside the 10. And he's in! Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. On is right for the point after. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Hunt.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10. Now Young. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Look to hot.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Now right to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans able to add on. It is now 27-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Runs pass. Complete to Jordan Watson. No gain on the play.
Ready up.
Third down.
Set.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Throw across his body is complete, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Let's go. Cut.
They'll go. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
Panthers first down. A gain of 13
Ready.
yards. First down.
To throw is Young. Flushed to his left. What teamwork of receiver coming back for the completion. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards.
Here we go. Ready.
First down.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Young going to keep it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll take it on in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buggy. Why Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. They'll run here with Mixon. And he will dive into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Right adds the extra point. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Punt, punt.
On first down is Young. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Right, 95. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Punt.
A gain of 21.
Run right up the gut of Jenkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Ready?
19-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. On 2nd down, Young. That is brought in at the 10. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
19 yards. That's another.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now Young. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and good. Panthers are able to edge a bit closer.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for
Following
Carolina.
the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the Nike Texas.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
With the man, that's Pollard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he do it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That's to the receiver, Horn. Going to be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Young to throw on first and 10. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
95. Black shot. Blue strike. Green jack.
Here's Young. He'll find Dickey out of the backfield. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Young. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. To throw, Young. Back into the hands of Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down. To throw is Young. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
19 Texans. Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. That's right. Adds the extra point. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
Panthers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready. Red 38. Cut, cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Okay,
37.
And it's third down.
set, Blackfoot, ready.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Ready, ready. Set, ready.
Here's Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Runs out of the gun for Gentry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looks like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Come on.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
10 seconds.
That's good.
Ready.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Young's pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hey, Uno. South. Look the hot. Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Moving left, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
South. 11. Hey, uno. Why, Tony?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
On the ready.
Back to throw. Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Panthers, first down.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Genty. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit.
41. Panthers 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off 4th down.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
First down. All right.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame
On
them.
the quick, right? 18. What's that?
On 2nd down throw for Stroud. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Uno. Why, Tony? 18. Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Forced to his right. Now he's loose again. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A run here with Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short game. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, South. 18.
To throw, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Derek Brown. What a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in week 1.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Take down. continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Young. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
1-yard line.
Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready?
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game.
Makes the score Texans 48, Panthers 28. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, uno more.
To throw is Stroud. Throw left side finds Dell. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Look the hot.
First and 10 at the 30.
Stroud to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 18. Huggy.
Here's Stroud. Going up top. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's going to look downfield once again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Out to his right. He manages to give the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. A run on 1st and goal. And Nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Line of scrimmage.
Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 5-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. On is right for the point after. He's got it. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. Ooh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
Drive will start on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. Young. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Tony.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the quick, right? 18. Outside.
They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Let the hot. Buggy. Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Tank down. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Right adds the extra point. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Cut.
Young to throw on first down. Back into the hands of Watkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Striker. 3-3.
On first down is Young. A second down throw for Young. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
That's complete to Watkins. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
He's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for the Panthers.
On first and 10, here's Young. That one incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
95. Ready?
On second down, Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
His kick is good. Big run score, Texans 62. Panthers 35. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What?
So it's a win here for the Texans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new